What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to do a full review of the Smith & Wesson CSX. Now, this firearm has got a lot of people talking, and a lot of it is negative when it comes to the trigger, so we will discuss that as well. So basically, this is a firearm that is similar to the size of a P365 or a Hellcat, and it comes with a 12-round, somewhat extended mag, because the 10-round actually fits less than flush, whereas this just fits a little extra over what flush would be considered. This is a hammer-fired firearm. It does come with the safety, so it can be cocked and locked. It does have a 1911 style trigger, but like a lot of the carry firearms nowadays, it does come with that trigger safety. I don't mind it, but that is where the issue lies for a lot of people. It comes with great front and rear serrations, awesome, accurate 3-dot white sights, and an aluminum frame. It also comes with back straps that can be swapped out, and this is the one that fits my hand the best. The number one thing I like about this firearm is the grip. It is the most ergonomic everyday carry firearm out there, and that alone has me loving it. Next thing that's great is the aluminum frame does seem to help the recoil tremendously. There is very little recoil on this, and for the size, it is the least snappy of all the double stack Micro 9 firearms out there. And for such a small package to be 12 plus 1, so 13 total rounds, and be not snappy at all, shoot like a much bigger firearm, like similar to a Glock 26, that is definitely a benefit, especially in a self-defense situation. I actually enjoy shooting this thing at the range. Usually people don't like shooting their Micro 9s and stuff like that at the range. I actually love to shoot this firearm. I really do like the direction they're headed. I know this isn't perfect yet, but this is definitely a great start. Now we'll get into the trigger. The trigger is sort of complicated. So the problem with it is there's like almost like a false reset, and that is because of this trigger safety. So when the trigger comes back, you think it's ready, but yet you have to let that trigger safety come out all the way. And that's with any of these carry firearms, but because this is a 1911 styled platform with that kind of trigger, the trigger safety makes it a little weird. So basically you have to let your finger all the way off the trigger, unless a lot of, like for instance, when I shoot at the range, I just wait to the exact spot for the reset, and that's what most people do. But for this firearm, you cannot let it reset, because otherwise you're not going to get a shot off. It will not be fully reset. So when it comes to this, basically you're going to have to take your finger all the way off and let that trigger safety come all the way. So basically, if you can learn to just do it to the very minimum spot to where you're not lifting your finger all the way off, but that trigger safety is coming all the way out, that is the sweet spot right there. You can shoot this thing very fast and very accurate, and actually the trigger is really good once you get used to it. It's not going to be like anything that you've ever shot before, because it's not like a 1911 due to the trigger safety, and it's not going to be like a Hellcat or a P365 because of the style of the trigger. But overall, this is going to be going into my carry rotation. This thing has grew on me a lot, and I actually love this firearm. And I've put up videos today talking about mag dumps and how to shoot it fast and do double taps, and I've proved that you can shoot this firearm really fast and accurate at the same time. It's a great firearm, and like I said, you'll see me carrying it more often, and that's the Smith & Wesson CSX.